Hey, y'all smile. Y'all got to always be looking happy.
We got a pioneer in the house. How you feel, Dr. Bashan?
We are the pioneers. Hey,
so how you
we're
feel?
on our way to Liberia after 50 years.
50 years, Dada? 50 whole years?
Yes, indeed.
Wow, so how do you feel right now?
Hey, Mitsuyan, I'm flying in heaven. Now I know how heaven feels.
Wow.
Because going back to Liberia, it's like you done been, elevated, and now you can just go back and look at it. So it feels great. This place here was in the era of the 60s, it was a place of splendor.
Wow.
All the top diplomats, you see the walkway, see, if you shoot over this away, all up on the top floor, it was just so lovely, so beautiful.
Do you used to perform here as well?
No, I would come here to see the Soul Messengers perform.
How often did you come here?
Well, in between, they had their own Soul Spot nightclub, so in between their shows at the Soul Spot, they would come here.
Wow.
and perform. But it's just...
So how do you feel being back here after 50 years?
I feel wonderful. It's just like you're reliving, you're going back into, time and everything.
Do you hear the music playing in your head?
Yeah, I hear the music, and I'm trying to go back to my vision, to that feeling I had when we would come here to the Duper. Because you can imagine coming from the bush, you're going to see when we get down in the bush, and coming to here, to this place, with such fine magnitude, it was just amazing.
Wow. Bashan.
Was I still recording? No.
Probably was.
Yeah. Ben, you see, that view over there is
wow.
breathtaking. Wow. Look at the people down on the ocean.
Wow. You never brought boys up here with you, though, when you came to watch the shows?
Wow.
This is 20 years before I was born. This boy talking crazy.
Bring it down. We gotta leave it. We can't take the pineapple.
You can't?
No.
I'll keep it.
Yeah, but you're going...
I'm going shishi.
Oh, good.
All right, tear it up.
There's the stalk of bananas you see down there. I can't take them. Here's the pineapple I'm gonna leave with a pawpaw. Okay? I want to take everything with me, but I can't, unfortunately. But this is a Liberian pineapple, and I'm so happy. First of all, giving all praises to Yahweh, Habeno, Hamashiach, Ben-Ami, Nasi HaShalom, Kol HaKatzedim. This is truly a great, great season for me and myself, and the pioneers supposed to return back to where we started from 50 years ago. 50 years ago, my first encounter was when you stepped off that plane at Roberts Airfield. It don't seem to me that the airfield has changed that much, but just that sensation of, you finally landed on African soil, which was very, very, it was very fulfilling to have landed there and to take that ride. Well, when we first came in '67, we went straight from the airport to the camp up at the Flemington's farm that was in Batala. So it was like a 2.5 or 3 hour ride, but the roads was dusty then. And the difference now, fast forward 50 years, the roads was paved, and it was such a beautiful scenery, the green. It was just so lovely as in compared to 50 years ago. But of course, everything has ascended from the 50 years ago. And the trip alone, just to return back to our roots, but the emotional part that I felt was going back up in the camp, where we was that was a bit emotional for me. I just, you know, it was bearing, you know, so many memories, and it was just, yeah, I got over emotional on that one. But on the whole, I can see and I could feel that we did fulfill the vision that Abba had, and our reason and our purpose for having came, for our reason for having been chosen, because you keep asking yourself, but why me? Why me? But Abba had a very, very particular, mission that had to be accomplished, and he had to pick a very, very particular people, a people that was determined, a people that had, you know, faith, and the faith got a little weary sometime, but you had to have had endurance in order to have completed this journey. And another emotional thing was that the fact that I came here with so many members of my family, close members of my family, and of course going back up in that camp, it just brought back all the memories. But now we've completed our mission here, that is to let the Liberian people know that, hey, we have not left you, we have not deserted you, but we are back to fulfill the whole vision of what our purpose is, and that's to establish the kingdom of Yah. And this is my son, Meshullam. Meshullam was 6 years old when we came here. And when we asked, how do you know that Yah was on our side? Meshullam at the age of 6 used to go up in the bush. You see where we at? Well, you see the bush? Wow. And take his stick. He didn't have a guitar at that time. And take his stick and just sit up in there for hours playing his guitar. He would never go to school. He never liked school. But he was so protected, because imagine a 6-year-old up in that bush by himself. But that was Yah's protection, and I'm just so thankful. So here he is back. Oh yeah, November 5th was his birthday, so he was able to celebrate what year? 50? November the 5th, and you how old? 56, 57?
Yeah, 57.
Oh, I thought you was 56. 57, yeah. Well, we celebrated his 57th birthday here on African soil in his home, Liberia.